For years, many Europeans looked at America's massive stadiums and arenas with mixed feelings. Some saw them as too flashy, too commercial, and completely different from the traditional football culture they grew up with. But after visiting the United States, something unexpected started happening. From England to Germany, from Spain to Italy, European fans began noticing details they never expected: the size of the venues, the technology, the atmosphere, and the way every part of the experience was designed for the fans. What surprised them most wasn't just the stadiums themselves. It was the entire culture surrounding them. The giant screens, the entertainment, the comfort, the organization, things many visitors once dismissed as too American suddenly started to feel impressive. And when some of these travelers returned home, they began looking at their own stadiums differently. Because sometimes, you don't realize what you're missing until you experience it somewhere else. This is the side of America that many Europeans never expected to discover.
Guys, I think we owe you a big apology, because what we think America's like is exactly not what it's like. Like, the news outlets in the UK say America's this, say America's that, say America's this, say America's that. I'm not going to get into detail, but listen, when you go to America, you actually see what it's like with your own two eyes. Honestly, people are so nice here. The hospitality is amazing. People are just so accommodating, and anything you want, they will do it. And the thing is, the people here are so nice, so polite, and in the UK, we think the complete opposite. We think people are not nice. We think it's very dangerous here. But it's not, guys. You need to go to America to experience it. Because if you're not, then you're missing out. You're 100% missing out of what it's like in the USA. So to me, to you, I give you guys a huge apology, because us Brits are missing out of the USA. Honestly.
I've just found the most American neighborhood. Check this out. Tell me that doesn't look American. To an English person, that is so cool.
Right behind me is the world's biggest gas station. Only America can make a gas station an attraction that everybody wants to come and see.
I'm not sure what we're going to expect in here, but let's go and see what we can find.
Guys, I wasn't expecting this. It's like its own universe, and we've already gone in on the food.
Oh, it looks so good.
I couldn't help myself. And the guys behind the counter, like, they do a sing-song. What is this place? I could stay in here forever.
It's like Disneyland for adults.
Yeah, it is. Disneyland for hungry adults.
Yeah. They even have beef jerky here.
Burritos, tacos, chicken, fries, chips, everything you want. Look at all the jerky. Look at it.
Jalapeno, honey, sweet and spicy.
Oh, you can get a ghost pepper one. No way. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Oh, should we get some cookies?
Oh, cookies.
I've got to get some cookies, right?
They even do cookie dough bite puddings.
It's so good. Should we
Yeah,
get
do
one?
it. Yeah, do it. This is everything that we got. How much do you think this is coming to? Well, that was an experience and a half.
Oh my God.
It came to like $70 what dollars?
$70. Look at that truck. Oh.
That truck's insane.
I just spent 7 months traveling around the world, meeting people from all around the world, and every culture has been talking shit about the United States for quite a while now. And now I get back when all these Europeans are coming to America and getting their heads blown off after seeing a Buc-ee's gas station. We go to Europe because we appreciate the architecture, the history, the monuments you can see, the cafe culture in Paris, all that. Europeans come here and they're like, you guys, I just tried a Crunchwrap Supreme and I think I'm in love with America. So unbelievably validating for me, because I just spent months constantly defending my own culture as people tell me, oh, you're from the US? I would never go there. And now their greatest heroes, soccer players, are coming here and having the time of their lives. How ironic is that? Keep talking shit about our government. No one here cares. Americans talk more shit about their government than anyone else does in the world. But for a lot of Europeans, they seem to have tunnel vision on that specific one thing about our country. Culture is more than just government. We are still beyond honored to share a culture with you, to show you SEC football games and flyovers. And you guys are gonna be here for the 4th of July. How awesome is that? Come here, please. Eat all the fast food you want. Yeah, try a Twinkie. Anyway, this has just made me feel so much more pride for my culture. Like, when I grew up, American pride was at its peak. And now it's kind of at its lowest point, but this is bringing it back up for us. And I'm still proud to say I'm American. Our country is awesome and has provided so much opportunity for me to succeed in my life. So keep talking shit. Keep being a hater from your couch while we're all here enjoying the land of the free.
One thing that's making me laugh about the World Cup is how many Europeans were genuinely worried about the stadiums. You know, as if the US was going to be like, you know, scrambling around trying to find venues for us. It's like, folks, this is a country that hosts 70,000 people plus for a college football game on a random Thursday. Qatar had to build stadiums. Russia had to build stadiums. But the US just looked around and went, will any of our current billion-dollar cathedrals do? And it turns out they will. Because here's the thing. You can argue that the US doesn't have, you know, soccer optimized infrastructure, but it does have infrastructure. Like really cool, really modern, absurdly large infrastructure. That's why FIFA took one look at it and went, yes. And that is the funniest part for me, that on this occasion, the US wasn't even trying to flex, it was just sort of being itself.
Please, my American friends, you have to explain me how this works, because my European mind can't comprehend what's going on here. You have these incredible high buildings, but what's in there? Do people actually live in these skyscrapers? How many people live in Dallas? Millions, I guess. So where is everyone? I'm in Dallas downtown, and I don't want to compare you to European cities, but it's Thursday, 3 p.m. and I feel like I'm walking around in a ghost town. Imagine downtown London or Rome without any people. That's just not possible. Or forget about Europe. Bangkok, Tokyo, 24 hours is bustling. In between these skyscrapers are these massive cathedrals, but I wonder if there's no one living here who even goes to these churches. Can I cross the street? Oh yeah, there's no one. Here I found some people, but yeah, it's a public viewing because remember, it's the World Cup, and that's why I also booked a hotel in downtown, because I was expecting to see fans from Egypt, fans from Australia, because that match is here tomorrow. Okay, people of Dallas, you have one excuse. It is indeed 100 degrees, 36 Celsius, and it feels like a sauna out here.
So, if anyone is curious what Europeans really think about Americans and American culture, let me introduce you to the Gardens of the World in Berlin. This is the America Garden. It is a fake parking lot. Literally, this is the garden. It looks like a parking lot. This is the curated, designed garden with half-dead palm trees and a closed-off patch of grass. Yeah. This is the Italian garden. And this is South Africa. This is the Korean garden. Whole beautiful Riyadh. This is the Moroccan garden. It's very well done, actually. It's really nice.
The game experience at NRG Stadium in Houston is absolutely crazy. I was there yesterday for Portugal versus Congo for the FIFA World Cup, and I was literally blown away by everything. The screens, the lighting, how you're able to switch up the lighting completely, the sound system, the fact that it was air conditioned, accessibility to the seats, the pre-game experience, literally everything was 5 stars. And bear in mind, my club has one of the best experiences in Europe for fans and one of the best atmospheres. I was completely blown away by NRG. I don't know if that's an average stadium in the US. If it is, wow. The European mind can't comprehend that then, because that's absolutely insane. I was completely blown away. Let me know if that's an average stadium here or if NRG is, you know, top notch, because I've never experienced something like that.
I can refill.
Yeah. You want 1 Coke Zero or 2?
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of
You don't know
Coca-Cola.
me. And it's free.
You paid for it, you paid it.
Once.
Bro, slow down. Slow down.
It's cold.
Fabio, slow down. Slow down. Why?
That was good. Because it's free. Coke? Yes, please. I'm in paradise. Brother, cheers. Another one. Should I finish this one too?
Bro,
I'm gonna explode.
that's
Look,
too
my-
much sugar. You don't need that.
That's true, but it's free.
Fabio.
Brain freeze, yes. That's what's happening to me. But it's so good.
I'm like so excited. Aesthetic.
So big.
It's huge. How far back does this go? It goes so far. There's a Starbucks inside of it. Yeah. Nobles.
Already so overstimulated. Oh, it's huge. What is in here?
What's not in here, honestly?
Exactly.
Anything you'd ever need, it's here at Walmart.
Like a ramen.
The UK and the rest of Europe owe America one big apology. For years, they have been mocked. Americans are stupid. It's unsafe in America. They're all so rude. Why are their portion sizes so big? Why do they love their country so much? And now, because of the World Cup, people are going there and experiencing America firsthand. I am seeing thousands of videos from Brits, Dutch people, German people, talking about how friendly Americans are, talking about how clean it is, talking about how outstanding the atmosphere is. And I'm sat here thinking, 5 years ago, where was this energy? It was nowhere to be seen. So, do what's right. Apologize to the Americans, because now you understand. Now you have seen America firsthand. The mountains, the deserts, the people, the portion sizes, the trucks, the atmosphere. You will get stopped on the side of the road and have a heart-to-heart conversation because they're all genuine, lovely people. Apologize now.
I'm an American that lived in Europe for 5 years, and I've been back in America for 6 months, and here's something I really noticed. This is a big one, and it might get me in trouble, but I'm going to say it anyway. We are obsessed with losing weight and being healthy and fit, but we are so much fatter than Europeans. Like, it's crazy. Like, they seem less interested in all of that, but they're much thinner. And the walking culture over there, losing weight is not just about, like, working out. It's about portions and everything like that. But it's so interesting how much obsessive we are with that. We consume so much, whether that's food and our portions are bigger or just like things in general. Americans spend so much more money overall, it seems, on stuff than Europeans do. I lived out of a suitcase, 2 suitcases and a carry-on bag for 2 years. I came back to America and I've already like tripled how much stuff I own. Convenience is crazy amazing in America. Like, things are always open. You can always get something. You can order something the next day. But with that, we have a lot of parking lots everywhere and things just aren't as pretty. Like, overall, Europe is just prettier.
Why do Europeans love Walmart so much? I'll tell you. As a European, you have heard about this place your whole life. It's one of those places that you know it's real, but it feels like mythical. It's like Route 66 or Times Square, or even like a yellow school bus. You know they exist, but they're only part of a version of the US that you've seen on TV and grown up with. And then one day you walk through the doors to Walmart, and that's how you know you're in the US. And it makes you feel like weirdly emotional in this oddly familiar environment you've somehow never been. And I remember thinking, this is what American people must feel when they see the Colosseum. Not because Walmart is ancient or beautiful or historically significant, but because it's something you've seen and heard about your whole life, and now it's real. And for a moment you stop being a tourist and step into a culture that you've only ever observed from the outside. I just wish the Colosseum did coconut Dr. Pepper.
Europeans have been laughing at the size of grocery stores in America for years and years. But now, as we said, the World Cup is on and they're experiencing it first hand. We have seen all over the internet people walking into places like Walmart and making videos because they are in shock at the size and scale of these things. The fact that they used to take the piss, I think their minds are being changed. They're starting to come round and see America for what it is.
And understand it.
It's bigger and better than every other country. Everything in it is bigger and better.
Yeah.
People are getting a real experience right now of America, and I'm glad the World Cup is in America.
Yeah.
I'm glad people are having to go there for the football.
Yeah.
You guys call it soccer. Because it's opening everybody's eyes up to how amazing and diverse America really is, and huge.
Huge. And maybe, hopefully now, the world is starting to realise how amazing the US is. The first time that James and I stepped into a Walmart was a crazy experience. First of all, we weren't expecting to see so many American flags hung up on the ceiling.
Everywhere.
It was incredible to see, and we were thinking like this would never happen in a UK supermarket.
I'm sorry, but there is not one thing that you can't buy in Walmart.
Yeah.
I saw there was a tire shop in there, canoes, guns.
Yeah, arrows. Is it arrows, knives?
Knives, arrows, everything. Toys, like food, anything you could ever think of is inside of Walmart.
Yeah. You could get lost in there.
You could get lost in there for hours and hours.
And
I
also,
think one time, did we lose each other in there before?
Oh, of course.
We do. Sometimes me and Shana go into Walmart and we lose each other for a long time.
And so the rumors are true. Europeans only hate America because they've never actually been there. For years, you couldn't scroll through social media without seeing a European telling you how bad America is. The food is trash, the people are fake, the culture is shallow, no healthcare, no vacation days, and honestly, I used to just let that slide. And as a European myself, I was in their shoes. And let me tell you, the World Cup comes in the US and all of a sudden millions of Europeans who've been talking down on this country their entire lives show up. And you know what happens? Well, they lost their minds, but in a good way. The stadiums, the energy, the fans, the food, the hospitality of Americans, video after video of Europeans saying, I had no idea it was like this. Americans are actually so nice. And they saying that they've been in the wrong place all their lives. Funny. And again, I'm not saying America's perfect. It's not. But the World Cup just proved something really simple. You cannot have a strong opinion about a place you've never been to. Leave your hometown. Explore, because I genuinely think the World Cup taught us all something. The only way to find out how good something actually is to go experience it yourself. And for a lot of Europeans, America just changed their entire worldview in 90 minutes. So, Europeans, tell me I'm wrong.
Has any European who's gone to the US and then come back to their home country had a reverse culture shock in which you actually missed an aspect of being in the US? I promise I'm not just trying to inflate the American ego, I do have a point. I was recently talking with a Spanish friend of mine yesterday and listened to what he said about his last trip to LA.
Right, so Americans are very crazy. At the supermarket, they start to talk to you. Now that's very weird because like in Spain, no one talks to anyone on the supermarket. For me, it's hard to be here. I don't know.
And as you can clearly tell from this video, we were just goofing off. Like I literally just put the camera in front of his face and said, say something, record. But the point he brought up actually made me think. Because anyone I've ever talked to about their experience of going to and coming back from the US has always said the same thing. They thought the social encounters between them and Americans were super fake. And now this guy is saying that he's actually going to miss part of the social encounters of being in the US because he prefers it to being in Spain. In LA nonetheless. But this does leave me with the overarching question of, do you as Spanish people or you as Europeans, whoever's watching this, do you actually experience reverse culture shocks of things that you miss about the US upon coming back home? Or is there really nothing you would take from our society?
Okay, cool. It is 12 o'clock at night. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing. No one. I mean, completely spotless. Clean. I just took a walk all the way down there. Midnight. It's freaking midnight. And I'm completely safe. And I'm a white person walking around. That's so cool. Look there. Those trucks. Nobody's trying to rob them. No one's looting them and smashing the back of them and stealing stuff. If a truck drives that slow in South Africa, they literally will break open the back and loot it. I mean, it is awesome. And here's me, a white guy walking around at a gas station. That bridge, I'm gonna go for a walk underneath that bridge now. And you know what's gonna happen to me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Safe as can be. Man, I really hope people don't take this for granted, because America is safe, America is clean, America is friendly. Look at that truck right there. It's not being robbed. Oh my goodness, it's actually not being broken into. Look at this. Let me show you. There's no druggies, there's no people vandalizing, there's no people sleeping everywhere and stealing everything. Just simple freedom. You can actually walk around at night as a white person in America. Well, a little bit red, of course, because I got a real good suntan in DC. But look at this. You just go, the stores are open 24 hours. Oh my goodness, no ways. Come look here. Let me show you this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is so cool. So cool. There's no bulletproof glass. I mean, look at this stuff. Just there's not even locks on the ice. There's not. I mean, that stands there all night. And look at the trash cans get used. Look at this. Okay. Look here. No security measures at all. Do you realize how rare this is around the world, especially in South Africa? Look at this. Man, I can't. This is just awesome. I love it. To live in a civilized country is, yeah. Look, I'll walk in front of this truck. He'll slow down and stop for me. And he just lets me walk. He doesn't try to run me over. He doesn't try, and it's actually a black guy driving that truck. I spoke to him earlier on. He didn't try to run me over. In South Africa, they would literally speed up to try run you over. So this is, I mean, he has teenagers at midnight just having a good conversation with each other. Man, this is such an awesome place. God bless him, man.
This is absolutely mad. Just walking through that garden and you can see a big dome with a 360 screen inside. Straight away the air conditioning hits you as well. It's hot shit outside. It's mental. We must have come in super high. You can't even see the pitch. It's like it must be below ground level. One thing you notice straight away as well is all of the food and drinks here is massively cheaper than all the other stadiums. So you can get a bottle of water for like £3 and all the food's a lot cheaper, whereas some of the other stadiums were absolutely rinsing you just for a drink and a bit of food. So Atlanta might be winning so far.
I've been fortunate enough to travel a lot of football stadiums around the world. However, it's my first time in an American football stadium. And Jesus Christ, they know how to do it. Absolutely crazy.
The most surprising thing about the USA isn't what you think. I expected the big cars, big portions, I don't know, skyscrapers. But to be honest, that isn't what stood out. People are actually so friendly. I mean, you can walk into a shop and someone actually starts a conversation with you. Europeans and Brits just don't realise how different that feels until they experience it.
I've been driving for 5 minutes now and I can't wipe this smile off my face. I'm driving a Ram truck in America. Like, look how sick this is. Country music on the radio. Oh, go on. I'm going to Hooters in a Ram truck in America, boys. Yeah. Praise for freedom.
Yo, can you just give me a green card, bro? Oh. Why can't we have any of this in the UK, bro? The UK shit. No way. There's a whole kitchen in the back, bro. A whole flipping kitchen. What is this? Candy black. Fuck's sake, this is getting out of order, bro. It's getting out of our hands. You have a deli in Walmart? Yeah, no.
America is completely ridiculous, but that is exactly how we love it. Europeans love to tell us that America has no culture, which is fascinating to me because they're usually, I don't know, wearing Levi's, listening to Beyonce, and typing that into an iPhone when they're not binge watching Netflix. So I say to you this, my brothers and sisters in NATO, you don't have to like America. You just have to explain why you're dressed exactly like us. And I will tell you this, there are many things we will readily admit. America is completely ridiculous, but that is exactly how we love it. We're the people that built national parks and put gift shops in them. And we invented artificial intelligence and put cheese in a spray can. None of that should work because America we're a giant shopping cart that's got a funky wheel and we're flying downhill at 80 miles an hour and we're filled with awesome immigrants and kick-ass entrepreneurs and magical lunatics, mad scientists, kooky Hollywood people, just awesome people all over the place. SEC football, Roll Tide. Oh, and then we've always got that one guy from Florida that's like putting a saddle on an alligator. Yet somehow, the golf cart just keeps rolling. So, here's my favorite part of this World Cup. Millions of people showed up here expecting a loud and angry, gun-toting, oversized cartoon. And instead, they discovered that America is a place where a guy wearing an Argentina jersey gets high-fived by a woman wearing a Mexico jersey whilst eating Korean tacos outside an Italian restaurant owned by a Lebanese family in downtown Dallas, Texas. If that sentence doesn't make sense to you, you've just never been here. But then they came here by the millions. They arrived to see the games, to tour our lands. And what did they discover? That America is not one thing. It's 340 million people arguing about everything, welcoming almost everyone, borrowing food and music and language and ideas from the entire planet, and then somehow we turn all of that into something completely new. We are gloriously inefficient, we are wildly inconsistent, and we are occasionally insane. But it's a hell of a lot more welcoming than the internet told them that it would be, than their media told them that it would be, and their American-hating politicians told them. And it's not that those people hate America, it's that they're jealous of us. But I digress. That's gonna piss some people off, but I say this, let's go Spain. Because America's out and Norway's out and England is out. And we can't let Argentina win. And it's not because I think the refs are cheating. And it's not that I have anything against Argentina. It's just that I don't like it when the same team wins all the time. Unless, of course, it's America. Wait a minute, I know I'm gonna get corrected by people. The United States. I love the rest of America too. But I like when the United States wins. Are we ever gonna win this World Cup? Am I gonna live to see it? A lot of people are gonna say no. I'm gonna do a video, maybe later today, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, about a huge movie star, which I can't even really figure out why the dude's a movie star, because he cannot act. I don't think that's gonna be an outrageous take. The guy doesn't pay his bills, okay? The guy's got a lot of money, and he doesn't pay his bills. That's coming. He's not gonna love it.